You know what I want to do real quick before we go any further? Let's actually open up the map. I just thought of something. Let's go back to waypoint runes. Runes. I'm kind of digging this idea of maybe playing a caster right now. And I kind of want to dive into doing both faith and intelligence so that we can be a caster of both sorts. But the staff that we have right now is actually, it can't be leveled up, and it does have an S scaling in intelligence. I'm curious, there is a specific enemy right over here that if you go and kill him, he's one of the few enemies in the game that have a like a guaranteed drop, like as far as open world enemies. And he always gives you a glintstone staff. And the thing with glintstone staff is if we read it, you can see it requires 6 strength and 10 dexterity or 10 intelligence in order to be able to wield it. It says a staff with a glintstone embedded in just the tip. A catalyst for casting sorceries. Sorceries must be memorized first at sites of grace, and a staff must be equipped to cast them. It has no skill. But I do believe this increases, I might be wrong, but we're about to get attacked. I do believe that it increases the damage of glintstone sorceries. I'm hoping I'm not wrong. You know what, Wolf? You did this to you. You should have stayed back there. I tried to walk away. You picked a fight you couldn't win. I'm interested to see the difference in damage between a regular staff and our staff. Our other staff, I guess would be the best way to put it. So can we actually put both staffs on at the same time? Staffs are way down here, right? We can. So let's put it in place of our dagger for right now. Can we put our dagger on too? Oh my God! It's because we got this super amazing golden fancy pants armor on. It gave us so much more room for activities. All right, let's start making our way down. I want to use this and see if it, what kind of damage it does compared to the other one. So let's go to Glintstone Pebble. Let's test it out on this butthole. See, that's pretty good. It's not bad. No! Listen. What I meant to do was this. Get wrecked! Hey, Godric Soldier's Gauntlets. They read, gauntlets worn by soldiers loyal to Godric the Grafted, rust worn and stained through unending conflict. So, soldiers of the man who now resides within Castle Stormvale. What? Well, okay, so you have to be facing the enemy too that you want to cast at. All right, so now we just seen it with that one. God, I keep pressing the wrong button over and over again. Let's try it out with this one now. So this is our other staff with S scaling. Awesome. Matuki-san, thank you. No, ours is better. I've had better. Katuki, thank you so much for redeeming that flashbang. My eyes are hurt. Thank you. Gotcha, bitch. What's up, Katuki? How are you? Good to see you. Let's go after the big guy. Pick a fight with the big guy. Wow. We could do this all day and never kill him, right? Drink? Oh, he's pissed. You guys pissed him off. Nope. Was this fucking guy magic proof? Doesn't matter, you're dead. Look at how castery we are. Feels good, man. Oh, I'm kind of enjoying this, to be honest, because I've never played this way. And I gotta say, super easy. Katuki says, makes you feel any better having a full screen on the big, having it full screen on the big screen. That sort of flashbanged me back. All good here. Relaxing. So I'm going to go back to lurking. Don't you goddamn dare it. Did we already get... We did not get this item. It's a Morning Star. Brand new weapon hype. Let's put it on. We're going to use it. We're going to put it in this place right here. Morning Star. Morning Star is actually a pretty badass weapon, and a lot of people underestimate how good this thing actually is. It requires 12 strength, 8 dexterity, so very easy to wield early in the game. And has a blood loss buildup of 50, so you can get big procs of damage out of it. And it reads, a battle hammer comprised of a globe attached to a handle. Though a bludgeoning dealing strike damage, the appellative star is covered in spikes, which cause blood loss. Ironic, given its graceful name, this weapon often reeks of blood, and its skill is kick. Push an enemy back with a high kick, effective against enemies who are guarding, and can break a foe's stance. Sometimes a simple tool is the most effective. So did they just call me a simple tool? It's not all right. There's no way to treat somebody. Hey, dog. I need more blue drink. It's too late for Morning Stars? I see the confusion. It's not that kind of morning. Wrong morning, goobs. So here is our first introduction to what is called the Misbegotten. And essentially, these are the servants of Castle Morn. And I know what you're thinking. I mean, you're sort of led to believe this anyways, because some of the men that were meant to transport Irina out of the Weeping Peninsula are now dead, and they're chopping away at them. And she had mentioned that the servants of Castle Morn have rebelled, and they're fighting back, and filled with hatred. So these are the Misbegotten. Essentially, these are they are slaves. They were slaves, and they were made slaves because the Golden Order deems them to be unpure. Why are they unpure? Because they were touched by the Crucible, which means the energy before the Erdtree was made has touched these creatures. And you know that because they're chaotic. And that's what the energy before the Erdtree was, a chaotic energy that often resulted in creatures being born with scales that weren't in water, or horns where they shouldn't be growing horns, or feathers. And these Misbegotten actually comprise all of those things. They have scales, they have feathers, they have horns growing on them. So they did not put them to death. Instead, they just, here in the Weeping Peninsula, at least, they turned them into slaves. And now the slaves were pissed off, they've had enough, and now they're fighting back. And that's kind of what's happening here in the Weeping Peninsula. So it's gonna take 2 to bring one down. Got it, not a problem. 1, 2. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. Look at, I don't have to get close. I just shit on him from a distance. Nice. Now, we already ran through here and grabbed a few items. That did give us all of our blue drinks back, by the way. So the smart thing to do would be drink a couple of blue drinks, or do an attack. If then the last one left, drink the blue drink and then use one attack. And then it will fill up the rest of your drinks, and then you'll have almost a full bar of blue juice. FP, aka FP. Let's go ahead and let's check up here. I don't think there's any items up here, but sounds like dinosaur. Description of a dinosaur. Not really, Goops. Do dinosaurs have scales? I guess they do have scales in a way. Sort of like a dragon scale. Yeah, I guess they do. I guess they could have scale. You're not wrong. They have feathers. The raptors have feathers. We're going to make our way up here, and you can actually see that there is an optional boss fight straight ahead of us. It is what is known as a Knight's Cavalry. And now, if you guys think back to the very intro of the game, it spoke of how the Rune of Death was stolen and used to murder a demigod. And it actually showed the Knight's Cavalries were the ones that were carrying the Rune of Death, that when it was swept away. And we're going to come here and sit down real quick. We're going to turn around and get in a fight. Let's go get in a fight. I wonder what is a good spell to use on these assholes. Well, I know Rock Sling would be good. This definitely would be good. Let's give him an old Rock Sling. I'm trying to lock on right now. Will Rock Sling reach that far? It just short. Take that, piece of shit. I'm sorry. no. That was unfortunate, wasn't it? The tracking ain't the greatest. The tracking ain't the greatest on it. I'm out of blue juice. Feels bad. That moment when you go to do the spell and nothing happens feels bad, man. Get wrecked, bitch! Oh, that did good damage. Get off the horse! I said get off the horse! Yeah! Now, let's go glintstone pebble on his ass. Well, now I feel ripped off. Get off the horse! We've done it! Well done, everybody. Well done. And we get the Ash of War Barricade Shield. Barricade Shield. This used to be the most overpowered Ash of War maybe in the entire game. This and Hoarfrost Stomp at the when this game first launched were absolutely amazing. We'll see Hoarfrost Stomp when we get to Liurnia of the Lakes. But right now, let's take a look at this one. This was called Barricade Shield. And it says that this Ash of War grants no affinity to an armament, but imparts the following skill. Barricade Shield. Skill made famous by Sir Neidhard. Neidhard. Focus your energy into the shield, temporarily hardening it to deflect greater blows. Usable on all shields. Do we have a shield at all? We may have to just put it on there just so you guys can sort of see what it looks like. But essentially, what it does is it raises the guard boost of your shield. So you used to be able to sit there and hold the shield out and take hits from bosses and never get knocked back. It would use up. So the way that guard boost works in this game is if we actually go in and look at a shield, every shield has guard boost, which is the blue number on the bottom under guarded damage negation. It says guard boost of 46 on this, 51 on this. The higher the number, like this one's 70, the higher that number is, the less stamina you lose when you get hit while blocking. So that was sort of the balance of a shield was you get hit while blocking, you use up a little bit of stamina. If you use up all your stamina, you get knocked back, and then an enemy can do a riposte on you or a critical hit. So back when this game first came out, this Ash of War would give your shield so much extra guard boost that you never had to stop blocking. You could just cast it and then just do guard counters the entire time. Really, really, really strong when this game first came out. Really strong. We also got the Knight Rider's Flail. We might as well use it. We can't use it. I'm weak. We need 24 dexterity. It does cause 50 blood loss buildup. It requires 10 strength, 24 dexterity, and reads a flail with 2 additional bludgeoning balls or heads. Sorry. Weapon of the Knights Cavalry who ride funeral steeds. A large spike the large spikes make it highly effective at inducing blood loss, but also demand higher dexterity to wield. And its skill is called Spinning Chain. Spin the striking part of the flail at high speed to attack. Follow up with a normal or strong attack to link the momentum of this skill into successive attacks. Man, I wish we had 24 intelligence right now so I could wield that. Just to give it a try. Just to give it a try. All right, let's go ahead and there is a merchant over here. Let's go talk to the merchant. And he should have a full set of armor for us and some other things. I think we're going to need money. So you guys know me. If I need money, there's only one place I'm going. Let's take a trip over to see an old friend of ours. And I'm going to do what I told you guys yesterday might be a smart idea for you guys to do. And that is you go to where the game is stored on your PC. Actually, not where the game is stored. Let me show you. You're actually going to go to window, or you're going to go to your C drive, users, your current user profile, app data, roaming, and then in there you're looking for Elden Ring. And once you're in here, take this file right here, make a copy of it, and paste it, and then rename it the date that you did it. So like right now, damn it, come on. What is the date today? Today is the 14th, 6-14-2024. I make one every day after we end stream in case something catastrophic happens. But that way, once you've made a backup of your file, when you come in here, if anything does go wrong and this guy dies, you can always revert to your save right before you made it. So let's come over here and let's go whack on this son of a bitch a couple of times and get some money so we can go empty out that merchant. And you can take that to the bank, says Goobins. Goobs get me. He understands. Well, we already had a proc. That was quick. So when the dragon shouts at you, you can see in the upper left-hand corner, we just got a couple of debuffs put on him. I don't know. I believe it's called Greyall's Roar, and I think you can actually get this at a certain point in the game. Actually, here in Caelid, there is a Church of Dragon Communion here, and at that place, you can actually get Greyall's Roar. We're just gonna whack away on this guy a little bit till he's dead. Once he's dead, we'll get ourselves some runes. We'll go back. We'll empty out that that NPC. Make sure that we got all of his shit. There was a double proc there. We got both at the same time. We hit for 23,000. I feel like I need more mine too right now. Never enough. Goob says, did he get bit by a Zay fly? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, Goob. What is a Zay fly? TZE? Zay fly? Zay fly? As in, Zay fly? Did he get bit by the fly? Like that? There's 23 grand right there again. They can give you sleeping sickness? I've never heard of this. This is a real fly, Goobs? Our next proc, he's gonna die and we're gonna run. So once I get him down this low, I always try to make sure I have at least a little bit of stamina remaining just so I can start the gallop away. That time I went a little bit too far. It is? It's butt ugly? Really? I've never heard of it, Goobs. We're very close to getting another proc here, so. It should be probably the next hit. There it is. All right. Let's get back up here. Jump off the horse. Sit down. And the dragon's still there. He's alive. He's alive! All right, let's go back down. We were right here at this spot. Castlemore and Rampart. Let's go back down here now. Wow, windy. Windy over there in Caelid. Real loud, rainy. Goobin says, Stephen Hawking Sauce, please educate us about Zay flies. He says, Zay fly are quite the buzzing topic. These little critters are known for spreading African sleeping sickness. So remember, if you see one, don't invite it to your slumber party. Listen. Fucking asshole.
Buying or selling?
We are buying, so he doesn't have much to say to us in the way of like conversation, but he does have plenty of things for us to purchase. We're not going to buy, you know what? Let's buy a few cookery. Let's buy like, let's buy 20 of them. Let's buy 20 cookery. He has a limited amount of smithing stones. We can buy as many of these as we want right now from the Twin Maiden Husks. So I don't think we're going to buy these. We are going to buy the cracked pot from him. He does have a stone sword key for us to buy as well. And the bastard sword. It requires 16 strength, 10 dexterity, and it reads a large sword with a straight blade. This heavy sword is usually wielded with 2 hands, but for those with enough strength, 1 is sufficient. A hefty blade that can be swung into multiple foes at once, thanks to the broad sweeping attacks, making fending off crowds a lot easier. And its skill is Stamp Upward Strike. It says brace an armament and step into a low stance to prevent recoil from enemy attacks, most enemy attacks. Follow up with a strong attack for an upward strike. Upward strikes. We're going to buy that. And then there's also a light crossbow. We haven't seen crossbows yet. And it's a ranged weapon made from a bow fixed to a stock. Deals good damage and is simple to use, but requires reloading after firing. Bolts must be equipped in order to use a crossbow, and its skill is kick. We already have kick. We already read about it. There are 8 great arrows, and we already read about these as well. We're going to buy all of them. There are 8 ballista bolts. We've already read about those. We're going to buy all of them. Whoops. There we go. And a new shield, a red thorn round shield. This requires 8 strength in order to be able to wield. It has 38 guard boost and only negates 68% of the damage, physical damage. And it says a small wooden round shield. It is light and easy to handle, but cannot offer the damage negation of a metal shield. Its emblem is an ancient thorn design. Though it isn't much, it boosts fire damage negation. So you do get a little bit of fire damage negation off of it. That is 42 damage negation for that, which isn't horrible. If you look at the shield next to it, that one only has 37 fire damage negation, but this one has also higher lightning too. So things to look at, you know, when checking out a shield. Its skills parry. We've already read about parry, so we're good on that one. The next one is called a round shield. It has 88 for physical damage reduction. So 88% of the damage, physical damage that you would take would be negated. So you'd only take 12% of damage from a hit if you were blocking. It requires 8 strength, and it reads a wooden round shield that has been reinforced with metal. Comparatively light for its size, this shield is easy to handle, but lacks a true metal shield's ability to negate damage. And its skill is parry as well. And then we have the scale armor set, which is a very good armor set for early in the game. And I would suggest anybody that is lacking armor, I'm looking at you, all the wretches out there. Come here and get this armor early. Spend the runes for it. It's pretty good armor set. The resistances are pretty good. The weight isn't too high, and I do believe the poise gets you up around 48 or 49, which is close to that 51 that you're looking for in the game. So the helmet reads an iron helmet showing rust on its edges. Cloth covering the mouth and neck provides some resistance to poison and other irritants. The chest reads armor reinforced with small metal scales. A cape covering the shoulders is made with treated rock lizard skin and provides ample protection against fire. So you're getting a lot of extra protections out of this. We'll buy that for 2,400. Ordinary iron gauntlets. That's it. And then leather trousers, well-made leather trousers. The lower legs are each bound in cord for ease of movement. And then we do have a talisman. The talisman is the Crimson Amber Talisman, a medallion with crimson amber inlaid. It boosts maximum HP, so it raises your maximum HP essentially. The Erdtree's old sap becomes amber, treasured as the most precious of jewels in the age of Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. A primordial life energy resides inside. And then last but not least, demi-human mobs. A note on demi-human mobs. That's only going to cost 500. We'll buy that as well. We've now purchased everything from this wonderful, wonderful merchant. He's probably pretty happy, though he's not showing it. He just made a killing. Let's go in here now. We're looking for inventory in the last page, demi-human mobs. And it reads, note sold by a nomadic merchant imparting knowledge and brief. Slay the demi-human mob's leader first, and the rest will lose hope and panic. So there's always a bigger one amongst the group. If you murder the bigger one, the others will they'll flee in terror. It's not really always true. It works sometimes, other times it doesn't. FYI. Well, now I kind of want to try out some of the other weapons that we got, just to use them a bit. Where was the one sword that we picked up? It was this one, the bastard sword. You see, you can actually wield it over your shoulder. There's the big sweeping attacks. It shares a lot of attacks with other weapons as well. So from here, let's just go directly to Castle Rampart. Now, I think we already killed the giant here that shoots arrows at you. We did that when we were preparing essentially for our run. And did we get I'm pretty sure we got the golden seed as well, but let's just make sure. Arwen, how are you, Athena? It's good to see you. What up, though? Oh my God, Elden Ring must play today. Get in there, do it. Athena, how are you? It's good to see you. It's good to see you too. It has been a very long time. Welcome back. Let's check and see if the items, I'm pretty sure we got the items up on the hill, but let's make sure. Now, first and foremost, there is normally a teardrop scarab that sits right here. We obviously already got the incantation from it, but it drops an incantation that is called Poison Mist. We already picked it up though, because we did make a run through here. So I'm guessing we probably already got the item up here as well, but let's just make sure. How are you? I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I'm feeling great. It's been a great day. We're starting essentially maybe 3 days ago, I think it was. We started our full playthrough 100% of this game, anticipating the DLC that's coming. I absolutely cannot wait for that. Ow. Whoa, did he just try to bite me? Dude, bite me. All right, so yeah, we got the item. There was an item on here. I believe it's a golden rune one. No, it's a smithing stone one. Smithing stone one. We're kind of, I'm using weapons as we go through the game, whatever we pick up, just to sort of experiment and test out things and feel out the different weapons that I haven't used before. But mainly right now, I'm thinking, I'm really enjoying, like if we're going into a dungeon or something, I think I'm going to be doing casting. I'm feeling the casting right now. There's something about it that's hitting a spot. I think it's because I've never played a caster in this game. Of all the playthroughs I've done, all the 100% playthroughs I've played, I've never done a caster. Did we? Yes, we already got the golden rune 4 that was up there. So there was a golden rune 4 up there. This is also poison, so make sure you watch where you step. As in, don't step anywhere here. Ride your horse instead. We already got the items down here. There was a somber smithing stone 2 and a what the hell are they called? The other item there was an arteria leaf. That's what it was. It was one of these. They were both sitting on those guys down there. We already grabbed them on the way by. Plum? Sepher, are you kidding me? You went with plum? Sepher just spent 1,000 of his rockets to change that background color. We're going to make it happen for him. Sepher, this one's for you. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you. What is up? How are you today? Happy Friday. Good to see you, buddy. Echo? Echo. Change studio lights to plum.
Okay.
Well, that is interesting, isn't it? You know what? I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I want, you know what? Here, let's do this. I've been looking at this and it's kind of bothering me. Let's do this. Hold on. Wait right there. Is that crooked? I feel like that's crooked. I shouldn't have done that. Should I have done? Here, hold on. Wait, let's go back to this camera. Is that crooked? Yeah, that feels crooked. I take it all back. Forget it. When does the DLC come out? Says Athena. Athena, it is the 21st. So you have 7 days. That's it. 7 days. You're crook. I'm not crooked. I'm not. Damn, so soon. I know, right? It's like right around the corner. So this little sort of stone sword statue sort of reads into the past of what Castle Morn, what the past of Castle Morn. This does not refer to what is happening now in Castle Morn. This refers to the past of Castle Morn. And it reads, a siege of Castle Morn, a lone hero fights for his vengeance, only to fall at the hand of Lord Godfrey. Lord Godfrey. All right. So that takes place way far in the past. I don't know what happened here other than Lord Godfrey, who was the first Elden Lord. He came through here and conquered all of this land at the behest of Queen Marika. And as well as this, also Stormvale Castle was also conquered as well. And I do believe there is a Trina's Lily on the side of the building that we can go grab. While not an actual pickup, They are, they do not respawn. So I technically consider them a kind of like picking up an item. So it is right there. Karina's Lily. Yeah.